What is a solid figure? A solid figure is a three-dimensional object that takes up space. Because solid figures take up space, you can hold a solid figure in your hands and look at all its sides, like this. There are several kinds of solid figures, each of which has different properties. You might even remember some of these same properties from the planar figures. Some solid figures have sides which are made out of planar figures. Sides in a solid figure are often referred to as surfaces or faces. Notice that this figure has many faces, 4 which are triangles, and 1 face which is a square. This is a type of pyramid. Let's take a closer look at more examples of solid figures. Take this figure, for instance. It has 6 flat surfaces, some of different sizes. Since these are flat, we simply call them flat faces. The figure has 8 vertices connecting its 12 straight edges. This is called a rectangular prism, and they are quite easy to stack on top of each other. Some solid figures have curved faces, like this one. It has a curved face and 2 flat faces. Notice its curved edges. This is called a cylinder. Now let's take a look at this figure. It has 1 flat face and 1 curved face. Additionally, it has only 1 vertex and 1 curved edge. Notice that in this case, the edge and the vertex are not directly connected. This is called a cone. When placed with the flat face downwards, cones can stand up on the ground. Pretty neat. There are some figures that may visually remind you of a solid figure, but they're actually not a solid figure. Check out this one as an example. It has no vertices and no edges, only a curved face. This is called an ellipsoid. It has a surface, but it takes up no space, which is why the ellipsoid is not a solid figure. This figure you might be familiar with, however, the ball. It has no vertices or edges, only a curved face. When you talk about the surface of a ball, you call it a sphere. The sphere is actually a special case of the ellipsoid. Balls can't be stacked in the same manner as prisms, but if you have a whole bunch of them, you can make a ball pit. A solid figure is a three-dimensional object that takes up space.